Let's do a super honest ranking of all the hotels that I've stayed at Disney World. I'm going to be ranking these 6 hotels, and I'm just tell you right now, last place is going to make you mad because it's Pop Century. Now, I do have to go back and stay at Pop Century again. I'll be honest with you, because I don't know that it is the resort that was bad or if it was my stay. But I can tell you it was very overrated. I was very done with it after my 2 days of staying there. Didn't want to go back. And what really opened my eyes is when lightning was in the area and the Skyliner went down, and that just really showed me that this is basically All-Star, but with a Skyliner. Like, why was I paying almost $200 a night for this? To be fair, the other things that went wrong during my stay is that the water was nowhere near hot enough, and then the food court was being renovated at the time, so those things also put a damper on my trip. But Pop Century, I'm gonna have to try it again. I didn't like it. Next on the list, All-Star Movies. Now, this one hurt a little bit because I actually did like my stay at Movies, but when I'm putting them all together against the other hotels that I'm about to talk about, it just fell at number 5. I will say I enjoyed how quiet the Mighty Ducks section was. That's where we stayed, but it was a very far walk from the lobby, so that was a downer. But overall, it was quiet, it was clean, it was what you expect from the All-Star. Next on the list is Ajuri Plaza. Now, this one also did sting a little bit to put it number 4 because I feel like it should have ranked higher, but despite the food that was included, despite the spaciousness of the room, despite it being on Disney property and all the amazing things about this resort, it fell low for me, mainly because of the transportation. The transportation is hired out by a third party, and the way that the schedule was set up just was not conducive for me, and so I ended up Ubering more than I used the transportation. I think I used it once out of the 2 days that we stayed. If it wasn't for that, the jury definitely would have ranked a little higher on my list. Next resort, All-Star Music. Now, you might be telling yourself, Rashida, all the All-Stars are alike. No, they're not. I'm here to tell you that right now. The biggest similarity, honestly, for me is the room. Of course, the room, and then the structure of the resort in general is similar. But All-Star Music, honestly, gave moderate at a value price. The vibe it did, not the actual like quality of the resort. Something about All-Star Music just is bae for me, and if I'm staying value, I'm going back to All-Star Music. And the Broadway section was our favorite section to stay in. It was very quiet, and pro tip, if you walk across the parking lot, you're actually in All-Star Movies, so it's like right next door. It's almost like you're staying there anyway. Now, these last 2 resorts, I'm gonna just say it's a tie, and the reason I'm gonna say it's a tie is because I cannot place either one at 1 or 2. It is Coronado Springs and Animal Kingdom Lodge. Let me tell you why this was so hard. So Coronado is our favorite resort, hands down. We really enjoy the vibe there, and the food is good, and just it very much gives deluxe at a moderate price. I know a lot of people say that, but it's very true, especially staying at the tower. The only thing that you're missing is the extended evening hours, but it's just amazing. I can't say enough about it. I've stayed at the standard rooms and at the tower. I love it. Animal Kingdom Lodge literally took my breath away. The reason these are tied is because I did have a few qualms with Animal Kingdom Lodge, mainly with transportation. Only on one day, which was a party day, I literally almost missed my flight because of that. Also, the bed was a little hard. It may have been because it was just a room that is rarely used. If you saw my view, you would see why I would say that. But overall, the Animal Kingdom Lodge took my breath away. Despite my transportation issues, I was thinking about it even when I got back from Florida and looking forward to staying there again. I loved everything about Animal Kingdom Lodge, everything except for that transportation. This last